Hi guys, if you can't hear, I've got a sore throat, so I'm just going to make this really quick. I did say that I'd finished my December TBR and I wasn't going to read anything else, but I ended up reading 2 more books, so I'm going to wrap them up quickly before getting to my January TBR. I said I wasn't going to read anything after A Thorn of Ice and Fire, or at least after I finished The Hogfather, but in the end I ended up reading also The House of Mount Fathom by Nigel McDowell, and I have mixed feelings about this one because I loved the first third of it because I love the lyrical quality of it and all the world building and everything. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. But then for the second 2/3, I didn't exactly lose interest, but I felt like the writing lost its lyrical quality to it. And the world building got slightly confusing, and I started getting confused between the different characters and things like this. I don't know if it was just me or if it was post-Christmas blues, because I always end up a bit sort of out of sorts in the last week of the year. I don't know what it was, but essentially I ended up a bit confused and a bit bored by about halfway through, but I did finish it in the end, and I think I gave it 3 stars out of 5 in the end. I then also read Monsters Volume 1, and I loved this. I thought it was brilliant and an absolutely brilliant way to finish off the year, because I just bought this about 2 days before. I will do a haul video next week, but this was absolutely brilliant. It was dark, it was violent, it had brilliant world building and backstories and all the rest of it, and such a strong female character as a lead, and it left me with loads and loads of questions for what's going to happen next and everything, and I can't wait to read volume 2. I absolutely loved this one so much. But that was all I read for December. If you want to see my wrap up of A Thorn of Ice and Fire, which is everything else I read in December, I will leave a link to it here so you can check it out. Or is it over here? I have no idea where it is at the moment on YouTube while I'm filming this. But onto January, I've only got 1 physical book and the rest are all on Kindle, so I'm gonna put photos around here. You know, you guys know the drill. But the first one I'm reading is Kick-Ass, because I just bought this as well. I've had my eye on this one for a really, really long time. I still haven't watched the film. I have bought the 2 DVDs now after seeing parts of the second one because it was on TV at the time, and I absolutely fell in love with the idea of it. It looks like Deadpool meets Kingsman, which is quite appropriate because this is about superheroes and it's done by Mark Miller, who does Kingsman. So I'm expecting great things from this. I'm expecting violence, I'm expecting swearing, I'm expecting just about every insult under the sun, and I'm expecting pop culture references and just general awesomeness, and I cannot wait to get to this one. I'm also reading a book called Failure to Communicate. I've already started it and I'm really, really enjoying it so far. It's all about a girl with autism who is on a spaceship as she is part of a crew who sort of make first contact with different alien species on different planets and tries to study them. I really enjoy all the different aspects that the authors put in so far to do with autism and how it all works. I absolutely love all of that, and it just really resonates with me quite a lot at the moment. I'm still only about 1/3 of the way through, I think, but I'm thoroughly enjoying it so far. And after I finish Failure to Communicate, I'm also going to be reading The Monsters of Verity by V.E. Schwab, because I've had these books for ages, and my original plan was to read those first as my first books of the year, but then Failure to Communicate has to be read by February because that's when the sequel is coming out, and the authors kindly sent me a review to review in January, so I prioritised that one first. But Monsters of Verity is definitely very high on my list, and it's definitely what I'm reading next. I have both of them and I cannot wait to start. I'm reading Monsters of Verity because I miss V.E. Schwab, because I've only ever read her Shades of Magic trilogy, and I'm trying to stretch her out as much as possible. And I know that she's got Vengeful is out at the end of the year, so I'm going to be reading that then. But I thought I could read Monsters of Verity now to just sort of give me a bit of a V. Schwab hit in between times, because I really, really miss her writing. That is all I'm planning on reading. If I get through those, I will cry with joy. But if I manage to finish all of those books, I then will be moving on to Melrose, but I'm probably not going to finish those books by then, and that's probably going to be in February. But that is currently my TBR for January. Have you guys read any of these books? Please tell me down below what you thought of them. Sorry about my voice again, because I'm ill at the moment because it's January, everyone gets ill, even though I haven't really been outside in weeks. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give me a thumbs up. If you've read any of these books, please tell me down below what you thought of them. And I'm going to be reviewing quite a few of these books on my blog. So if you want to check out my blog, I will leave the links to that and all my social media down below if you want to check any of those out. If you want to see any more of my videos, please click subscribe here. And over here will be the link to my previous video. But until next time, guys, bye!